Today we are going to make another picture using simple shapes. This time we are going to take our pencil off the paper, but the colouring in and the outline techniques will be the same. You will need a piece of paper. Again, use a smaller piece of paper if you are using crayons or felt tips, and a slightly larger piece if you are painting with paints, crayons or felt tips, a pencil and a black crayon or felt tip. Start by putting your paper in the portrait position. That is the paper, the long thin side in front of you. Then using a pencil, starting in the bottom left hand corner, draw a line. A semicircle reaching about a third of the way up the page and finishing in the bottom right hand corner. We've got this is the first hill. Now we're going to draw another hill at each side. We are now going to draw 3 hot air balloons of different sizes. Draw the 3 balloons different sizes. The biggest one should start near the top of the first hill and draw the balloon till it touches the top of the page. Draw the second balloon slightly to the left of the big balloon. A little higher than the first. And making sure that the basket is a little bit higher than the first. We're now going to draw the third balloon, which is smaller and to the right. So you will see from the drawing that the balloon on the left is a lot shorter. The basket is smaller than the one in the centre, and on the right the balloon is a lot smaller but higher. And what we're trying to do is trying to create depth to the picture. Now we're going to introduce some clouds. I'm going to draw some clouds. Behind the balloons. We've got 3 clouds. And that basically is the shape of the picture we're going to now paint. Next next stage is to put some patterns on the balloons. So we're going to have stripes on the big balloon. You can actually choose whatever pattern you want. It's up to you. And on the middle balloon, I'm going to put squares. I am trying, whatever you do, always try to keep the process simple. And on the small one, I'm going to put circles. So we have now, our picture is now ready for painting. I am now going to start to paint the sky, which is the largest area. I'm going to leave the clouds white. So take out our brush, or crayon, or felt tip pen, or whatever medium you're going to use, and we're going to paint. Cover the area as quick as we can, and following the contour lines of the balloon, the clouds and the hills. See, I'm using a really big brush to cover as much area as I possibly can. And I cover all the area, taking care around the profile. Now that I've painted all the sky, I am going to paint my hills. I'm going to paint the big hill a slightly lighter colour than the two smaller hills. You can use whatever colours you want. I mean, it's all down to how you want to paint it. So I'm going to paint this big one, this shade of green. So I've plenty of paint on the brush. Paint around the edges with care. As a rule of thumb, when you're doing a painting, concentrate on your big areas and then work slowly down to your smaller areas. So I'm now going to do my next two hills, which is slightly darker. So I'm going to fill this one in, following the contour. And the other hill here. And you can see now that we've covered 80% of our paper with 4 colours. Right, now we are going to start filling a bit of detail on the 3 balloons. You can do whatever you want with it, whatever colours you would like. So I'm going to start to fill the big balloon in. As you can see, on my big balloon so far, I've introduced 3 colours. I'm going to make the middle 2 red. So Just nice and steady with your brush. But you can do whatever colour you want. I'm just using these because they're already mixed. I'm now going to finish the large balloon by introducing red into the middle two panels of the balloon. You can use whatever you want, be as creative as you want, but always try to use bright colours, because bright colours make the picture stand out more. There is no set way, but just be creative. So you can see that I have done my large balloon. I'm now going to do the small one, and I'm going to paint that a mauve colour. So once again, follow the shape and fill the balloon in. So I have painted my small balloon and I've covered the dots over with the paint, but I will paint over the balloon later. I am now going to use a combination of red and green paint to paint the squares on the medium-sized balloon. It is very important that you let the colours dry before adding a different colour bordering the next to it. So I'm now going to fill this in, all the white squares, with green. I am now going to paint all the 3 baskets. My next task is to paint the black dots on the balloon. I'm going to put 3 dots. I am now going to connect the balloon to the basket. I painted over the lines when I did the blue, so all I'm going to do is put 4 lines. And to finish the picture off, I'm going to sign it. And that is your picture. And obviously we'll put the date on. 7th April.